Hello students, so let us discuss the second part within the complex integral, very important theorem that is called as the Cauchy's integral theorem. Observe the statement. Cauchy's integral theorem statement along with the proof can be asked as a short answer type question. So remember it carefully. The statement is, let f of z be analytic and f dash of z be continuous in a simply connected domain D. Then we can say that integral over closed curve C. Integral over closed curve C, f of z dz is equal to 0. Whenever within the exam they will be asking you the statement or the proof of the theorem, you should not miss any of the words within the statement. So observe that all of the words are very important. The first, let us read the first sentence, that is nothing but let f of z be analytic. This is the very important thing. We are taking your function f of z to be analytic and f dash of z, that is the derivative of the function, to be continuous in a simply connected domain D. Observe that now this is a new concept to you within the simply connected domain. I will say that a domain is simply connected if the domain is without holes. The domain is without holes. Observe that what I am saying you. Whenever we are saying that the domain is simply connected, the domain is, in general words, it is without holes. That means if I consider the circle, within this circle there is no singular point inside the circle. If there is no singular point, it will be called as the domain without holes, which will be in simple manner simply connected domain. So all words are very important here. The first thing, your function should be analytic. Second thing, f dash of z should be continuous in a simply connected domain D. Then observe that integral over closed curve. This circle on the integral sign represents that your curve C, it is nothing but the closed curve. So integral over closed curve f of z dz is equal to 0. Let us move on to the proof. Within the proof, we will be starting with the first sentence, that is, we have your function f of z is analytic. Obviously, if f of z is analytic, we know that we can write f of z as u plus iv. That means that u, which is the real part, v, which is the imaginary part of this function, both satisfy the CR equations. So I will write by CR equations, dou u by dou x will be equal to dou v by dou y, and dou v by dou u by dou y is equal to minus dou v by dou x. So this is the thing we have written from the first statement, f of z is analytic. Observe that what is the next thing, f dash of z is continuous in a simply connected domain D. So now I have to thought about the domain D. Let us consider this as the domain D. Within this domain D, suppose you have a curve C. Always whenever within the complex integral you are writing the integral curves, the direction you should be taking in anti-clockwise manner. So I have written the direction in the anti-clockwise form. So within the domain D, this is your curve C. Then we have to talk about integral over curve C. Now we will be saying that domain D is simply connected . So integral over closed curve f of z dz, observe the value. Integral over closed curve f of z, always we are representing in complex function u plus iv. So I will write u plus iv. Dz value, always we are writing it as dx plus I dy. Let us solve the equation. So I will be getting it as u into dx. This is plus iv into I dy, that is nothing but minus v dy plus I integral over closed curve C. Now I will multiply this u with the second part, that is it will be u dy, and the next thing it will be plus v dx. So now in the complex integration, I have separated the complex integral in two parts, that is the first This is the real part of the complex integral. This is the imaginary part. Now one by one I will find out the value for the real part as well as imaginary part. Let us move on to the value for the real part. I will write integral over curve C u dx minus v dy to be equal to. Now we know that 1 by Green's theorem, this is the line integral. So by Green's theorem we are converting line integral into double integral. The double integral value, double integral over R. This is minus dy, so I will write it as minus dou v by dou x minus u dx. I can write it as dou u by dou y dx dy. Observe the statement. By Green's theorem, I have converted line integral in terms of double integral. Integral over closed curve C u dx minus v dy, I have written it as double integral over R minus dou v by dou x minus dou u by dou y dx dy. But we know one thing, that f of z is analytic. So as f of z is analytic, observe the value minus dou v by dou x. Minus dou v by dou x is nothing but dou u by dou y. Minus dou v by dou x, it is nothing but dou u by dou y. Both values are same. As both values are same, subtraction will be obviously 0. Hence, the total integral, I will get it as the value, I will consider this constant value as equal to 0. In the same manner, I will find out the imaginary part. Observe the imaginary part now. Integral over closed curve C u dy plus v dx. Again by Green's theorem, I have written line integral in terms of double integral. Observe the thing, I can write it as, here it is v dx, here it is u dy. I will reverse form it is. So I will write dou u by dou x minus this value dou v by dou y. Don't get confused with the term, because first term it is v dx plus u dy. V dx plus u dy, we can write it as dou u by dou x minus dou v by dou y dx dy. Now look at the subtractions, dou u by dou x minus dou v by dou y. But as analytic function, we know that dou u by dou x is dou v by dou y. So obviously subtraction of the same terms, it will be 0. And hence the last integral value will be getting as 0. So finally what you are getting? We can write integral over closed curve C f of z dz as equal to first integral also we are getting as 0 plus I times second integral value also we are getting as 0. So in total, if you note this equation as equation 1 and this equation as equation 2, I can write from equation 1 and 2, we'll be getting integral over closed curve C f of z dz to be equal to 0, which is nothing but the Cauchy's theorem. So observe again important things within the Cauchy's theorem. First important thing, your function should be analytic. The derivative of the function should be continuous. The domain over which you are finding the integral, it should be simply connected. Simply connected, it means singularity point should not be there. Then only we will be saying that integral over closed curve C f of z dz as equal to 0. Thank you.